Doesn't get any easier for the Redskins defense this Sunday. San Francisco and outstanding running back Frank Gore coming to town. And the Redskins and Niners have a long history. In fact, Mike Richman, Redskins historian, is here for his weekly visit. And the Skins have faced off against the Niners on more than one occasion in the postseason as well.
Right. Well, they've had a limited regular season rivalry, but 4 times in the postseason, 1971, 83, 90, and 92. The 1971 game was very interesting. George Allen's first year in Washington, Redskins went 9-4-1, first postseason appearance in a quarter century, but they fell to the 49ers in the opening round, 24-20. That 1983 NFC Championship game, Redskins beat the 49ers 24-21, but then lost Super Bowl 18 to the Raiders.
Now to the modern day, and this week the Redskins facing a first-year head coach in Jim Harbaugh, who has really turned that team around. You surprised by the job he's done?
Not really surprised. The Harbaugh family's obviously known to be good coaches, and I mean, he's got a lot of great players on that team. Gore, like you mentioned.
Yeah, and Carlos Rogers is holding on to the football now. Something's happened to him.
I don't know why that didn't happen to Washington. He was like Mr. Butterfingers here.
Now, the Redskins' playoff games against the Niners, what is your favorite memory from that rivalry?
I think, me personally, I grew up, started to become a Redskins fan when Richard Nixon was the president here, so I always liked the story. Did Nixon call the play? And really, I think it's open to interpretation. It was that 1971 postseason game. He certainly didn't phone it in from the Oval Office. But what he did is he made suggestions in the days preceding the game as to certain plays he would like to see. One was a flanker reverse to Roy Jefferson, and sure enough, the Redskins ran an end around to Jefferson at the end of the first half. He was thrown for a 13-yard loss. The Redskins botched the field goal attempt and ultimately lost the game 24-20. Now, something very interesting about that is Billy Kilmer told me that he called almost all of his own plays, but that one particular play came in from the sidelines, either from Allen or Ted Marchibroda, the offensive coordinator at the time.
And the lore is that that was a Richard Nixon play.
Correct. Well, again, open to interpretation.
Where do you get these nice shirts made up, Mike?
I have a number of places. I've been to the Redskins store a few times.
All right.
Have to promote my website.
Well, you know, anywhere you look right now, you can see the holidays are upon us. You can see how quick the stores put up their decorations, and Mike's got a couple of outstanding books about the Redskins. So here's your plug, buddy.
Thank you, Larry. Both of my books, the Washington Redskins Football Vault and the Redskins Encyclopedia, can be purchased on my website, redskinshistorian.com.
I think if you buy 2 books, you ought to throw on a shirt. No, I'm not speaking.
I'll think about it. No,
okay.
I will consider it.
Okay. Thanks to Mike Richman. We'll see him next week. And coming up next, the Fan Forum on Redskins Nation.